So I'm with Sharkey and I'm with George. Sharkey and George, that's just a joke. Right, so let's begin then. Sharkey, obviously you're a friend of the channel. I'm sick of the sight of your face, to be honest with you.
Hush.
Let's talk about the game. Well, no, let's talk about the lineup. No Dwight Gale because of a niggle injury. Lascelles come off the bench. Are those two doubts, do you think, for Spurs?
Not too sure. There might be. It just depends on how bad the injuries are over the week. Whether or not they can train. If they don't train, obviously they're doubts for Tottenham. But if they are training, they're just small. Then they could be back in the team. But it's 50-50, isn't it, at the moment?
We got off to a flying start. The first 20 minutes, 2 goals.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Great first half. Great first 2 goals. It was outstanding. Second half, I think, was a bit poor.
Is that because of all the changes? Went a little bit flat.
Yeah, I think it was all the changes and just went a bit flat the second half.
What do you make of the? Are you happy with the 4-2-3-1 formation, or do you want that tweaked a little bit or changed?
I would say tweaked a bit. Just work on it a bit more. Try and get a better formation. What's better for the players?
Are you worried about Spurs?
Nah, not really. No.
Pretty confident.
Yeah.
Sharky, are you worried about Spurs?
No, not really. I'm looking forward to it more than anything. Yes, Tottenham finished second in the league, and a lot of people have got them to finish a bit lower than that because of Wembley and that. But Tottenham have got a good all-round team. They've got Harry Kane, Eriksen, and we're going to have to be on our game. We're going to have to be mentally fit for it. We're going to have to be up for it, and the crowd's going to have to get behind them because at the end of the day, Tottenham, they're going to be in our faces and they're going to give us a good game. And no doubt that they've got quality all over the pitch from the front to the back. And we're going to have to be on it.
So speaking of quality, we had a few of the new signings on show for a lot of the first time for the fans today. Was any of them that stood out, or is anything that you think are going to go and have a good season and wow, that's a good buy?
Florian Lejeune, again, he's
said that, haven't we?
He's sight just for picking out a man, bringing people into the game, and he's a no nonsense centre back. He seems to know what he's doing, and that 8.7 million could become a bargain if he has a good season, which I hope he does. And he just looks fit and good and ready for the new season. And from what I've seen, he looks promising. Murphy's looking good, but again, we've only seen him in little bits of the second half. But I'm sure they'll have good seasons. Miguel Moreno. Questions on him yet again, and same obviously with Manquillo, but again, we're just going to have to wait.
He looked a lot better the day though.
He did actually, but again, the jury will be out on them over the course of the season. But the main ones would obviously be Lejeune and Jacob Murphy from Norwich. So if they two can have a good season, then brilliant.
Okay. Would you agree with that, Lejeune or Lejeune or whatever you want to call him?
Yeah, he's played well. Like I've watched him a few pre-season games, and he's played out like. This is my first game I've come to and I've watched him play. He's outstanding.
Bring the ball down, any. Where do we need to improve on this side?
I would say probably up front at striker positions.
Everyone's saying striker. You got any names?
No, not really. It's anybody who's decent.
So if I said to you, Joselu from Stoke?
Possibly.
I'm against that. Sharky, you don't like that, do you?
What's that, Joselu from Stoke?
Aye.
Nah, I'm not.
Why not?
Well, I haven't seen much of him. I mean, Stoke are after something like 50 to 60 million quid or whatever it is, and I don't think he's worth it in my eyes. I mean, 12 million maybe, but I think we could do so much better than Joselu, in my opinion. I mean, for the club of our size, we can get better than him.
Just going to go back to today, about today's game. I have to say, Hellas Verona for me was shocking.
Same point, absolutely shocking. I mean, they couldn't string 2 passes together. They spent more time on the floor with injuries. I'm sure there was injury 1-500, whatever it was, and ridiculous. I mean, the Mesolite showed up, to be honest.
Okay, well, thanks lads for coming on. Thank you very much.